Good morning, everyone. It's winter again and it's getting cold in the Netherlands. I'm actually in Germany now, but it's only like 5 kilometers away and it's getting cold here as well. The car is performing still flawlessly. We're currently at 117,000 kilometers. We did a lot this year. It's getting on in December. I still have a lot of back catalog I should publish and just didn't get around to it, but I wanted to give a quick update about the car and about why I'm still madly in love with it. Just this week I could buy a Polestar 2 for a really good price, but it would have solved a lot of my problems because it's a car you can road trip easier than the i3. You can drive it farther, it's bigger, it's more spacious, it's more luxurious, ADAS works better. But I just like driving the i3. I need new summer tires. The ones that are on are completely shot, so that's a project for spring. I finally made the wheels silver on this one. That was a project and a half. It was a lot of work, but I'm really chuffed with the result. It's not the best. I did it with rubber spray paint, but it's still better than the black wheels, so that's a good thing. Yeah, now we're in Germany and I need to go on the German autobahn a bit. It seemed rude not to try and see if it still manages its top speed, because it probably will. I have been driving a lot in the Netherlands and a lot in Germany, but when you're on a road trip you want to get the best efficiency you can and not burn off a lot of juice. So battery temperature at this moment in time is at 12:57. Driving with traffic, and here's the kilometers: 558. And the cool thing is, this is the point where it gets interesting, because from now on the mileage is going to add up and the cars might finally show some cracks of fatigue, which it didn't do up until this point. Because it's quick, it charges good, it's reliable, it's comfortable. I don't know what more you could ask for. And I think if you take a look at what the car can offer, even to today's standards, they are a bargain. And I don't ever buy the same car twice, but if I would crash this tomorrow, like it would be gone or something, I wouldn't mind to buy the same car at all. Good, that's enough about the i3. I wanted to take this opportunity to also talk a bit about the EV market. In the Netherlands there was a lot of news the last couple of months that EVs just aren't catching on. Second-hand sales superbly contradict that. I'm not going to say it's fake news or it's mainstream media or kind of that bullshit, but the news reports aren't in line with what the sales records tell us. A lot of people I spoke to who started to drive an EV are telling me, I would like a hobby car, which would be petrol powered, but I'm not going back to a petrol powered car for daily use. So I think EVs will catch on. I don't think they are here just to fit and are about to leave us again. There's too much infrastructure in place. They are too efficient. They're just too good. And I bought a hobby car like last month. I bought a Mini, and it was a Mini Cooper S John Cooper works with the famous N14 engine. And it developed a small rattle and I was completely done with it again. Still want to do some track days next year. I looked into an EV that possibly could do that, but they're just not there yet. Tesla might be your best bet, and you can add some cooling to the motors and stuff to look into more cooling and to keep it cool for longer. But in the end, the battery pack is going to overheat, and yeah, it's my Ioniq N is way too expensive for me, so that's not even an option. And the Taycan as well. I would love a Taycan. Prices of Taycans also have seemed to settle down a bit. At first they were plummeting, and if you buy a new or lightly used example, there are still massive discounts, but it was like this avalanche towards 50,000 euros, and now, yeah, that's where it bottomed out a bit. They are not going further down at the moment, which I think is a good thing for everyone who bought one, because that's a firm bottom. And if you buy like a base model rear-wheel drive with the larger battery, it's all the car you will ever need. I was in awe of the Cannonball record set by Kyle Connor and his friends. It's wow. Made me want to have one even more. So without further ado, let's film the counter. Let's put it in sport. Every little bit helps. Lovely iX in front of us. Really like those as well. Should be a 50 or a 60. So here we go. Let's see if the old gal still has the top speed in her. Yep, she does. What a surprise. Can look at... Oh, we're making 40 kilowatts in 100 kilometers. So the range would now theoretically be a bit over 100 kilometers. Not planning to stay that long on the autobahn. I'm gonna take the first exit back and then we'll turn around. Battery temperature meanwhile is getting up there. It's now 14 degrees. It will be at 20 in a minute. I'm sure of it. Yeah, it's so stable even at 160. Now 160 isn't that quick, so it's not that impressive or something. Almost every car can do it. Truck overhauling. Let's see what the battery temperature is doing. 16.8. Now we're charging really quickly. That will help us tremendously with range. Of course, there's a fellow Dutchman that isn't keeping to the speed on the German autobahn, as they always do. But at least he's driving right, because normally NL on the license plate stands in Germany for nur links, which means only on the left lane. So if this dude would move over, thank you very much. Let's see an acceleration. This is everything she got. Not much. And that's it. Yeah, it's just sitting at 160. Battery temps are up to almost 17 degrees. It's never the battery temperatures that get you when you do high-speed runs. It's like the inverted temperature that is just getting way too hot. And that's what closes the power bar. The power bar is on the right, underneath the kilometers. If you go too quick, that will walk itself back to like the middle, and that's it. So this is our exit. We go off at Schöppingen. And we're charging. And now we're taking the exit. Oh look, battery temps are coming up. Already at 19. Yeah, it's funny how quickly it does. The 750 on the trip meter is my mileage for this week. So big week in terms of kilometers. We did a lot. Now we go left and back on the autobahn again. In good German tradition, they're always working on the road. Always Baustellers. Nice BMW X3 in front of us. Curious to see if we can keep up with him. I don't know what engine it is. If it's 40, definitely not going to be able to keep up with him. I don't hear anything, so I'm not sure. I don't think so. But it's not a plug-in hybrid either, so if it's a 2-liter, we'll have him. 30i, maybe even 2, which is also a 2-liter. With a 40i, not a chance. Those things rip. Oh, you gotta love the autobahn. Ooh, saucy. Yeah, we can keep up with it. We might even be able to pass it if this caddy will move over. So we're passing it. Yeah, that's a small brakes. It's a 20i or 30i. And we're back at top speed. The cool thing is, when these temperatures, the battery temps also come down very quickly, because it's only like 3 degrees outside. And because of that, the battery temps can also go from 20 to 17 back in a matter of kilometers. So we're just cruising at top speed. Only 5 more kilometers to our exit. I love these little detours. Back when we had the Mercedes C350, I would do them all the time. Every time I would go out to get petrol in Germany, and there was just enough in the tank to do a small top speed run. But that car did 260, so that was another experience that was so cool. It was so quick. Loved it. This is a big green gas factory they're building. Really cool. You gotta love the German autobahn. It's just the best. Battery temps are now up to 20 degrees, which was to be expected. But it still manages to hold top speed. At these outside temperatures, we also have a lot of cooling, of course, on the stator and the motor and stuff. So you can keep top speed for a bit longer. The moment where it starts overheating is if you constantly have to back off. Because if you have to back off, the recharging also gives in a lot of heat, and it puts it back into the system. And if you are just driving at top speed, it doesn't do that as much. This is cool in Germany. There's this Yaris. It's almost doing 160, and there's a taxi in front of it which is also doing 160. You would not ever see that in the Netherlands, because everyone is always goody driving 100 kilometers an hour, which is a disgrace and is idiotic. Well, this is our exit. And now we're done with the top speed part of the film. I just wanted to make a film again. I've been very busy. This is not a project I'm working on, which I can tell you everything about shortly. It has nothing to do with EVs. It's a pure combustion project. Absolutely love it. And I'm contemplating getting another car. So I know my wife doesn't watch my films, which is good. Oh, look at these corners. These exits from the German autobahn are built by enthusiasts, you can really lean on it. It's great. Better not film the tachometer because we're doing a bit over. But yeah, that's it for now. Just a small film, bit of an update, bit of a rambling one, but I really like to make these. So tell me what you think. I'll edit it shortly. This will go out on the same day I shot it, and if you like it, please leave a comment. It helps me along tremendously. We're way off of the 1,000 subs, and I've been quiet for a while, so that's to be expected. But i3S still going strong, even at 117,000 kilometers. That's over 100,000 kilometers in 2 years, I'd like to add. Thank you very much for watching as always, and I hope you have a good one today. Bye.